Hello everyone. Welcome back to Skilling Minds. I am Preeti and today we are here with our part 3 video on project management processes. In case you've missed to watch our part 1 and part 2, please visit the playlist section and you can watch our playlist on project management. Today's video is on project management processes. Project management process is an administration process for the planning and control of the service on the implementation of a project. The project life cycle includes the steps required for project managers to successfully manage a project from start to end. In case you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe with the bell notification. So let's get started right away.
Welcome to Skilling Minds, where we impart skill knowledge with easy to understand presentations and hands-on sessions. So whether you're a student or a corporate professional or a homemaker or an entrepreneur, adding skills helps you to increase productivity and attain proficiency. Most people delay adding new skills either due to lack of time or resources. But here at Skilling Minds, we will enable you to learn new skills at your own pace that can help you to stay ahead in today's competitive world. So let's jump straight away into today's topic and add a new skill to our portfolio with Skilling Minds. Today's topic is project management process groups. There are 5 process groups as per PMBOK, and they are as under. Number 1, initiating. Number 2, planning. Number 3, executing. Number 4, monitoring and control. And number 5, closing. The below given diagram shows you a logical flow of all the process groups, starting from the project initiator or the sponsor who given the project inputs. The project manager starts the initiating process, then it gets followed on by the planning process, which in turn get followed by the executing process. Then it moves on to monitoring and control of all the processes, and then finally it reaches closing process. And then the project deliverables and the project records are obtained, which could be in tune with the end users as well as process assets. What is initiating process group? The initiating process group consists of those processes performed to define a new project or a new phase of an existing project by obtaining authorization to start the project or phase. Within the initiating processes, the initial scope is defined and initial financial resources are committed. Internal and external stakeholders who will interact and influence the overall outcome of the project are identified. If not already assigned, the project manager will be selected. This information is captured in the project charter and stakeholder registered. When the project charter is approved, the project becomes officially authorized. Although the project management team may help write the project charter, the standard assumes that business case assessment, approval, and funding are handed externally to the project boundaries. A project boundary is defined as the point in time that a project or project phase is authorized to its completion. Now, initiating processes may be performed at the organizational, program, or portfolio level and therefore would be outside of the project's level of control. For example, prior to commencing a project, the need for high level requirements may be documented as part of a larger organizational initiative. A process of evaluating alternatives may be utilized to determine the feasibility of the new undertaking. Clear descriptions of the project objectives may be developed, including the reasons why a specific project is the best alternative to satisfy the requirements. What is Planning Process Group? The planning process group consists of those processes performed to establish the total scope of the effort, define and refine the objectives, and develop the course of action required to attain those objectives. The planning processes develop the project management plan and the project documents that will be used to carry out the project. The complex nature of project management may require the use of repeated feedback loops for additional analysis. As more project information or characteristics are gathered and understood, additional planning will likely be required. Significant changes occurring throughout the project life cycle trigger a need to revisit one or more of the planning processes and possibly some of the initiating processes. This progressive detailing of the project management plan is called progressive elaboration, indicating that planning and documentation are iterative and ongoing activities. The project management plan and project documents developed as outputs from the planning project group will explore all aspects of the scope, time, cost, quantity, communications, human resources, risks, procurements, and stakeholder engagement. What is Executing Process Group? The Executing Process Group consists of those processes performed to complete the work defined in the project management plan to satisfy the project specifications. This process group involves coordinating people and resources, managing stakeholder expectations, as well as integrating and performing the activities of the project accordance with the project management plan. During project execution, results may require planning, updates, and re-baselining. This may include change to expected activities, durations, changes in resource productivity and availability, and unanticipated risks. Such variances may affect the project management plan or documents and may require detailed analysis and development of appropriate project management responses. The results of the analysis can trigger change requests that, if approved, may modify the project management plan or other project documents, and possibly requires establishing new baselines. A large portion of the project's budget will be expended in performing the executing process group processes. What is monitoring and control process group? The monitoring and control process group consists of those processes required to track, review, and orchestrate the progress and performance of the project. It identifies any area in which changes to the plan are required and initiate the corresponding changes. The key benefit of this process group is that project performance is measured and analyzed at regular intervals, appropriate events or exception conditions to identify variances from the project management plan. The monitoring and controlling process group also involves controlling changes and recommending corrective or preventive action in anticipation of possible problems. Monitoring the ongoing project activities against the project management plan and the project performance measurement baselines, and also influencing the factors that could circumvent integrated change control or configuration management, so only approved changes are implemented. This continuous monitoring provides the project team insight into the health of the project and identifies any areas requiring additional attention. What is closing process group? The closing process group consists of those processes performed to conclude all activities across all project management process groups to formally complete the project, phase, or contractual obligations. This process group, when completed, verifies that the defined processes are completed within all the process groups to close the project or a project phase as appropriate and formally establishes that the project or project phase is complete. This process group also formally establishes the premature closure of the project. Prematurely closed projects may include, for example, aborted projects, cancelled projects, and projects having a critical situation. In specific cases when some contracts cannot be formally closed, for example, claims, termination clauses, etc., or some activities are to be transferred to other organizational units, specific handover procedures may be arranged and finalized. At project or phase closure, obtain acceptance by the customer or sponsor to formally close the project or phase. Also, conduct post-project or phase-end review. If you like this video, then please go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe Skilling Minds. Leave us a comment on which skill video would you like to watch next. Also, press the bell notification button so that you're informed as soon as we upload a new skill video. Till then, take care and bye.